Stance is our first position that we're going to talk about. I think a few things before we do any demonstration is our philosophy and our stance. Our stance is both the basis for our offense and our defense. As we get in, I'll explain that further. But I think it's important to know that it's not one or the other, and there's different positions for one or the other. I think our basic position is our stance, and it's both our offensive and our defensive position. There's a couple different philosophies that we'll cover with our stance. First and foremost, I think your feet need to be in a comfortable position, about shoulder width apart. Here Derek will demonstrate feet shoulder width apart. You want your weight on the ball of your foot, so the big joint right behind your big toe, so you have a good center of gravity. Your knees bent, butt down, head up, back straight. I think an important element here to talk about is shoulder-knee alignment. Anytime we're in our stance, whether here Derek's in a slightly staggered stance, but if he was in a square, go square, right there. Shoulder-knee alignment is basically a straight line from his shoulder through his knee, through the foot of his, front of his foot, the ball of his foot there. So he has a good balance there, so your center of gravity. Another element is chest over my knee. So in a staggered stance here that we're in, we have good motion laterally. Turn. Another element is just checking our elevation so we're not too high or too low. Is Derek's here in a comfortable position, feet are slightly wider than shoulders, but your elbows should be able to just about touch your knees. I don't want to rest my elbows on my knees, but they should be about that elevation. Here from a square stance, we have very good lateral motion moving side to side, but maybe not so well moving forward. Before we move forward or backward, we have to step forward into a staggered stance. So now go staggered. Staggering one leg in front of the other is the other position, common philosophy. Here again, we're feet shoulder width apart on the ball of your feet, knees bent, chest is over the knee, just maintaining that center of gravity. Weight is over my leg, so where I have power is I keep my weight over my power, which makes me a little more mobile and agile. Here we have good motion both laterally and forward and backwards. Again, heads up, hands are relaxed and in front of you, elbows in.